another episode of You Can Kiki with us.
Hey, everyone.
This is Jasmine. I go by she, her.
Oh, I guess I'm Kevin. I go by he, she, it, and they.
Word.
And I'm Makoa, and I'm everything, darling.
And thank you for joining us for yet another episode.
Yes, girl. What is this, episode?
Episode 74.
Right.
No, really, what is it?
I
Episode
think it's like 12.
12?
Yeah,
13.
or 13. 12 or
Oh
13.
my
something like
god.
that.
Ooh,
Wait, I've seen you for like 12 weeks in a row?
Can you believe it? Actually, it's been more because we had some breaks here and there.
That's right.
Oh, damn.
And then there was that Lost episode, the very first one.
The very first one is the Lost episode. That
Girl,
should
we
have
need to follow. Yes, no, there's a Lost episode.
Did they
girl.
ever find out what was in that hat?
There's also a forbidden video episode.
Oh, there is a...
That is-
There is
Oh,
a
I didn't get to see the video yet. Oh.
Girl,
No,
wait, hold
girl,
on for the
it's
ASMR fans.
rough.
Oh.
There you go.
For the, there's a Lost episode. We should release it on our Patreon that we don't have.
Yeah.
To the two fans that may or may not pay $1 a month.
I'll do the intro of being like,
Just blowing on the kids.
I
Girl.
believe I found the lost episode.
Yes. Oh, God. Yeah, with like safari, like archaeologic.
Yeah.
Archaeological.
Archaeological.
Take
Girl.
your time. Take your time.
There you go.
Big words.
Right.
So what's today's topic, guys?
Well, it's still June.
Pride,
Yes.
because
We are
it's Pride
celebrating Pride
Month.
Month.
Yes.
And we're
Queen.
trying to kind of, talk about it.
Like everyone right now.
I know,
I mean,
like all
everyone is
corporations
Pride.
have
Yeah.
really-
Girl, the Zillow app, the
Target.
Zillow app
Zillow.
turned like rainbow the other day, and
Are
I
you
couldn't
kidding
find
me?
it. Yeah.
I can't.
It's hysterical.
I don't know what to think about it.
I
don't
what do
know.
you guys think about like
Uber does that too with their like little driving route. Like the whole route is rainbow.
I have a car, so I don't know.
Oh well, yeah. Yeah. Some of us get driven around. Some
Yes,
of us
honey.
drive.
Some of us are
Escorted.
professional passengers.
Some of us are chauffeured, and some are the chauffeur.
Yeah.
We'll just say that. Well, I think we'll just say that. Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we'll keep
Leave
it
it
there,
at that.
babe. We'll keep it just there, babe.
Leave it
Okay.
there.
Okay, sweetie.
But
yeah,
also-
it's fun. I it's like
I used to hate it.
Capitalism at its finest.
Yeah, because they all stop on June 30th, and it goes right back to nothing. So it's
But then
kinda
the real
you don't do it
gays
year-round.
buy everything that's on sale.
Oh,
As you
After.
should.
for next Pride. The rainbow tux
Oh my god.
going
I
viral
think
now.
Target.
Wait till next year.
Is that the
bitch.
Target one?
I
Yeah.
think it's at Target.
Target has the most ridiculous shit.
Did
They
you
really
see? There was the meme of the scene in Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, yeah.
and
When
it goes,
Anne Hathaway comes in.
Are you wearing the
You're wearing the-
Yes.
the tuxedo, rainbow tuxedo at Target? Yeah, I am.
the Target Pride 2021 collection? Yeah.
Yeah, literally, and it's like all these
love
places
it.
are doing it, and they all stop it like the same day. They all stop, so it's like.
But
I
at the
don't
same time,
believe
I
it.
like
Mama,
it too.
Once July 1st hits, it's
It's
a
over.
wrap.
Yeah.
It is over.
So it's one thing to like be
Back to
visible throughout the
heteronormative.
year. It's another to be like, hey, everyone's doing it, so we're also doing it because we don't
Yeah,
want to get canceled.
that's
Thanks.
true.
And then, yeah.
But at the same time,
Yeah.
gay-owned companies are doing it also. So
Yeah,
like
they
everyone
can do
just
whatever
wants
they want.
everyone
Yeah.
just wants the piece of the pie, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, like make your money. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So, I mean, bars are doing it. Everyone's doing it.
yeah, for
you
Pride
know.
Month celebrations.
Yeah, I mean, just keep a little piece of pride for the whole year. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
That's so
You
hard
can
to
sprinkle
ask.
it throughout the year.
You could like fairy dust, bitch. Just
Yes,
sprinkle that shit
girl.
over.
Put that
It's
glitter all
fine.
over
And then
everything.
just enhance it in June.
In June,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's what I like. So I like those kind of corporations that will do that. Like, not the ones that are like, oh, we're straight, 11 out of 12 months in the year.
But I mean, a lot of
Yeah.
them are like donating to LGBTQIA organizations.
Simultaneously.
So, like,
Republicans,
that's-
And then the other
agendas,
ones
yeah.
are,
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
ones are
Sure,
not
sure.
doing that. But I
Yeah.
do like the ones that are, Trevor
Yeah,
Project.
yeah, the Trevor Project ones.
HRC, yeah,
Yeah.
They're good. They're
Truly,
good. I
Trans
love
Lifeline.
those.
Trans
all that.
Lifeline, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that's great that
Yeah.
they have the
I'm
money
all
to do that.
for
They
it.
should put in more.
Do you guys buy the merch ever? Like, do you guys ever buy the Pride stuff?
Not particularly, no. Unless it's like by
Is it
already
purposely?
a gay-owned company.
Is it purposely though? Like, do you purposely not buy it because it's the corporate?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. I felt the
Yeah.
same way because Coach came out with like a Pride collection for their stuff, and I genuinely like some of the items that came out. But then I'm like, I pick it up and I'm like, this is like marketed towards me for
Yeah.
me to buy it,
Yeah.
to walk around in it, to advertise their brand. So like once I like trickled it down, I was just like, I don't want it.
You know what? I'm better than this.
I don't want it.
This is for me. I don't want it.
Oh, attention. Yeah, no, not
We
for
don't
me.
do that
Not
here.
for me.
That could not be further from the
No,
truth.
but then But then, like, how do you feel about, like, gay or LGBT celebrities hopping on that bandwagon?
What do you mean?
Of, like, the whole corporate, like, piggybacking the corporate agenda of Pride.
Well, like, if they're getting a deal out of it?
Yeah, like being sponsored by it.
I think they deserve as much, recognition as possible. So, like,
so you're okay
Chipotle,
with it if it's like a,
like
Chipotle
Chipotle taking all the queens to do it.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Because, A, they're donating.
And so as long as there's like
you're spotlighting gays, the LGBTQIA community.
Sure.
So, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Bob the Drag Queen has had like multiple campaigns with Coach. So like it wasn't only for Pride that Coach was like, hey, advertise our products. Yeah. And he wasn't even in drag when he was like doing his commercial for it, which I liked even more because it wasn't, you have to be in drag.
Let's use the drag
name. You know what I mean?
Cookie cutter, what it looks like.
Like he's done other like Coach, he's been sponsored by Coach like numerous times, which is why like I like Coach a lot. I've always liked Coach, but anyways, so I was like today at Nordstrom, I was like picking up the thing and I was like, oh, should I buy this? And I was just like, I don't know. It's like made for me. Like I don't know if I like
I don't
want
know if
it.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
And you know what? Rainbow's a hard
girl. It's hard to match
things with.
As much as people think it's like,
Bitch,
it's
I
every
wear all
color.
black,
You can wear it like with anything. It's like, no, you can't.
It works for me.
Like it clashes so bad.
It does work with her. She wears all
nothing
black.
but black. So good.
Yeah. And then your tote that you have is
rainbow.
So
yeah,
it goes perfectly with it.
I mean, I guess like you can
color.
like you can like tie it into stuff, but I don't know. It's hard. I agree. I think it's really hard to like match rainbow stuff.
Yeah, it is difficult.
It is. Really.
But anyway, speaking of Pride, what's y'all's first Pride experience?
Oh my gosh.
How was it? What y'all do? Where was it? Tell the deets.
I'll go first. Should I go first?
Go
Okay,
first.
so my first Pride was probably 2000. My first and last Pride actually.
Oh.
Because I only went to one Pride ever, like Pride Parade Festival thing.
Wow.
I know. I wanted to go to the LA ones and stuff, but I work a lot and like. They're always like a whole weekend long thing, and it's just like a lot. And I know I will need like Monday off for sure. But actually, no, I've gone to 2 Prides. First Pride I went to was in the year 2000 and I want to say like 2016. Okay. I was just dating Cameron, and we went to downtown LA Pride. I don't even know if they do that anymore. But it was like downtown LA Pride. Like they had their own. Separate from the regular WeHo LA Pride, It was really cool. It was a lot different than I expected. You know who was there? And I was like gagged and starstruck. Rest in peace, Lady Red Couture.
Oh,
because that was when I was like super into Hey Queen and like all that stuff. And she was there, and that was like my first ever like.
Oh my god! Moment.
You're a famous drag queen that I watch religiously on TV. Like it was like it was everything. And then that same night. We went to Fubar. Have you been to Fubar in West Hollywood?
I have once.
Yeah, and she was like working the door there, and I was like,
God.
"Wait, like full circle! Like I just saw you this morning or today, and then like I'm back and you're here." It was really cool. But yeah, that was like my first Pride ever. But it was not like a crazy get drunk blah 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 Pride. It really felt kind of like a community thing. Like people were walking around and like being really positive. There wasn't like sloppy drunks anywhere, which was really strange.
I love it.
But then afterwards, like at night, everyone just migrated to WeHo or Precinct or something like that, so it was fun. It was fun. Then my second Pride was probably the year 2019.
Oh, so kind of recent.
18 maybe? 18. It was 18. And it was Palm Springs Pride. Oh. And that is...
I would love to go to that.
Oh,
I want to go to that.
I'm going this year again.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
going this year.
What do you mean I am? What the fuck? Like,
well, I got invited a while back. But anyways, that's my favorite Pride. I already, I love Palm Springs. I fucking love Palm Springs. But that Pride was so amazing. All the hotels are doing shit. And it's already like a really, pro-gay city. So they just like up it like times 1,000. It was just amazing. Yeah, that one was my favorite for sure. But I would love to go to LA Pride. And I'd love to go to New York. Or NYC Pride too.
I'd love to go to NYC Pride.
Yeah, that one's probably just
New York
crazy.
Is,
Have you ever been to one? Pride?
So my turn for the experience. Yes,
girl.
Buckle in.
Transition.
So I feel like the first Pride I've been to Long Beach Pride, LA Pride.
I also went to Long Beach Pride. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been to Long Beach Pride, LA Pride, San Diego Pride, San Francisco Pride.
Ooh. Oh, she's proud, huh?
Yeah.
She is proud.
I've been to LA a couple times. I think I only went to Long Beach like once or twice.
It's not the
huge.
best.
It's
not the best.
It's so spread out, and it's takes a sec to get from one floor to the other dance floor, and it's just it's hot, and it's so many people.
When you went to Long Beach Pride, was it at that weird park thing?
Mm-hmm. the grassy
yes
park by the aquarium or like the or the
on the
Long Beach
waterfront
Stadium
thing,
or something.
yeah. So
it was over
the
there.
thing logistically that doesn't work with that Pride is that in order for you to get to the gay neighborhood of Long Beach, like Broadway,
you
have to walk so far to go from the Pride location to the gay bars.
Oh shit.
So that's like the shitty part about it.
Yeah.
And my ass is like, oh yeah, let's go. Like, I just bought a fucking patent leather harness. Let's go and wear it at the Brit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Brit.
The Brit. Yeah, I love the Brit. So we were like walking there and I was just like, wait, this is a lot farther than I thought. It was like super far. It just didn't make sense.
Yeah, no.
But I get it. That was like the only big open area they had.
I think one of my favorites. So, Long Beach was okay.
Yeah.
That was my first one. I went with coworkers. So I went with my old manager, who I actually just hung out with last night. We drank. We had some fun.
Girl, you had so much fun last night.
She's one of my.
Girl.
Yeah, I did. I had a full fucking.
Too much fun, girl.
Living her best life
a little
last
too
night.
much fun. Doesn't happen often. Won't happen again for a while. But she's one of the coolest managers I've ever had. So, and she's lesbian. She's Virgo. We clicked immediately when I was at work. It was easy. Always easy with her. She's so fucking chill.
What's her name?
Maisha.
Shout out Maisha.
Yeah.
Hey, Maisha.
So I went with some coworkers, and I worked with I had a gay shift lead there at Jamba where I used to work at.
I forgot you used to work at Jamba.
Girl, I was
wait, the one at the mall, right?
I was a mall girl.
Yes.
Through and through.
Oh my god, I remember going in there one day and you were working there.
Yep. I worked there for 4 years, but anyway, we went to Long Beach together. That was a fun time because we had a hotel room. The shuttle there was a shuttle for the hotel room that took us from our rooms to Long Beach Pride and would take us back.
Oh.
No way.
So we didn't have to they were very much encouraging the don't drink, don't drive.
That sounds like a great Groupon.
Yeah.
Oh, it was lovely, girl. Lovely. Yeah, while you're walking in a cheap leather harness.
Yes. I'm sure it was.
I'm getting chauffeured.
Yes. It was rubbing in all the wrong places,
She's
honey.
consistent with her storyline.
Yes.
The scarring is still there.
Girl, I can show you the chafing, honey. I can show you the chafing.
It's too dark out. It'll just blend in with the night sky. But yeah, that Pride was fun. LA is always kind of cool. It's become more, what I'm seeing is more, this is becoming, to some people, like a music festival. Because LA especially will have different headliners.
Kim Petras. Wasn't Kim Petras headlining?
It was the first time I ever saw Kim
Beautiful.
Petras.
Yeah.
My girl.
Amazing.
Was at LA Pride.
What
and
year?
She had maybe 2017, if anything.
Yeah.
And she had this big screen behind her. I mean, all the people had it. So her picture was Barbie pink lettering. It just said her name, Kim Petras, and it was spinning. And there was an island that had the beautiful water. It was so heavily crisp and animated, and it was wasn't graphic.
So the production was
for her.
It was
that
All Stars
great.
production.
No, for her that was great because she was starting to get more known. You're good.
But you know what? That's the Super Bowl of gay artists is to perform at
Pride.
big Pride that, right? Headlining LA Pride even
is a good.
That's
is
a big
good
deal.
Spot. It's a good spot. I feel, and she did a fucking amazing job. Yeah. She opened for some of the girls. They put on. I think what's the artist that does the I don't care?
Oh my god.
It features Charlie XCX. I know that. But
oh my god. No, I know this.
And we know it too.
Yeah.
They were there, and when they did that song, bitch, whoever they are, sorry, girl.
I'm so sorry.
People are screaming into this, it's that.
Oh my god.
They brought the house down.
I bet.
I saw. Who else did I see? I've seen Kesha there. Kesha put on a fucking show.
Wait, Kesha was there?
Kesha performed at LA Pride.
What?
She put on a whole ass show.
Did you see? I don't know if it ever went through, but Kesha was going to headline an entire cruise. The wild animal, or what was her thing? The animal. She was gonna do a whole cruise, and they did. It was right when it was gonna be a crazy cruise thing. Because drag queens started doing it. So, drag queens started headlining these, gay cruises.
Yeah.
And then, Kesha did one. Pitbull. You know Pitbull. Mr. Worldwide. He did one. He did one. All these artists were going to do one. But Kesha's dope because she wasn't... It was all not only about herself. It was, lot of gay like artists and drag queens that were gonna like headline with her. Mm-hmm. So it looked super dope.
Cool.
So it was probably around the same time, for her like promoting that.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know.
I guess it is, but yeah, she was in a good stage of her career, I'd say, because she was putting on the classics. She was putting on the news.
This place about to blah.
Literally, she had these drums, and it had like. Do you remember
Detox performance on All Stars?
Yeah. I didn't even need to say it. I didn't even need to say
it. This is the gay mind. This is how the gay mind works.
Detox it's like, All Stars.
Drums?
I just had to pause.
Drums? Yeah,
I was like,
Detox on All Stars. Got it.
Okay. So you guys read the assignment, you understood,
bitch,
and
I read
you
the
got
syllabus, honey.
and you got extra credit.
I read the syllabus, honey.
Yeah, you read the syllabus, bitch. Finally, for one. She's learning how to read, everybody.
Girl,
finally, she's starting.
Girl, I'm trying.
She's starting her journey on reading.
Girl.
And I could not be more happy.
And the library is open.
And it's cracked open for you. It's wide open for me. When you get the card, maybe it'll be more open.
Girl, do you remember when you had to have library cards? What the fuck was that about?
I think I still have
You had to check a book out.
Girl,
those fees?
I never return my books.
All of my library. I owe all of my library's money. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that.
Library.
But she was cool. I mean, I saw Pentatonics there. That was fun.
It was Icona Pop, by the way.
Icona Pop.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great. It came to her. It came to her.
No, I googled it.
Damn.
Speaking of
corporate,
corporate,
all that credit.
Bitch, I'm being honest.
Okay,
It's Pride Month. You gotta be honest.
You're right. I can't lie to my gays.
Speak your truth, honey.
They will never let me down.
Speak your truth, honey.
So there's I think one of my favorite prides is probably San Francisco.
Really?
Yes. I was in a very big queer space. Mm-hmm. San Francisco is like famously like, Mama, that's for the gays.
Yeah.
What, like hate Ashbury?
God made California, and he said, let me put the faggots in San Francisco. Because,
yes, girl.
Bibbidi boppity boop. There we go. The bridge, boom.
Girl.
Big and red. We love it.
Go, honey.
Yeah. It's just a great fucking city to have that sort of festival setting.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. You can be legally nude in certain
parts
festivals, parts of San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yep.
That includes Pride, so I did see a lot of dicks.
Oh my god. No,
around.
in Palm Springs also, there's like
Is there
literal place, or there's like communities dedicated for nudists.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, but they're just everywhere.
Ooh.
Like they're everywhere, girl.
I don't have
an
issue.
No, but well, I don't have an issue with it, but
No.
I don't think I could ever do that.
I wouldn't personally
Right?
it myself.
Like
I don't have a
nudity?
problem with other people doing it.
I'm not a nudist, so I wouldn't do
I
it.
barely take off my shirt to go to the pool, girl. I am not flopping my little pee-pee around, girl.
She said, get me my black tank, Theo.
I said, Theo, where's my swimming shirt?
My swim shirt.
My swim shirt.
It's not a shirt, it's a shirt.
Girl.
It's a shirt, not a shirt.
And you know what the shirt looks like? It's that white wife beater, girl.
Faded.
It's that white.
It's wrung out, ran hard, and faded.
Hang me out to dry.
Literally.
Girl, it's that.
It is all that.
No, but I don't think I could ever be naked like that all the time.
I don't have that kind of confidence, but like I feel like some people, like if you do, bitch, go for it. Work
No,
it,
I don't have.
great.
I have the confidence. I don't have the body to match the confidence. Is the problem?
Well, then you don't have the confidence.
No, it's gonna be.
Baby, you gotta have it all. You don't have the confidence.
It's gonna be no. It's gonna be the audience reaction that makes me like, oh wait, I'm delusional.
She doesn't have her library card yet. She's still there you go.
I'm on my way, girl.
On my way. But San Francisco is just. That's a great place to, I guess, be nude in a situation like that because they're all having fun. We met. It was hysterical because I went with a bunch of like recovering drug and alcoholics. Because one of the girls, she has two dads, and they are like loaded.
What do you mean?
Loaded. They have like
Money
a
wise?
mansion
Okay.
in
Oh,
San
money.
Francisco.
Yeah.
Okay.
They live in San Francisco Heights, which is like the Ritchie area.
So why? How did you meet these people? I want to know the backstory.
Theater. I was at
leave
my
it to the
college
theater.
my college theater, so I met her there, and then I met her friends hanging out with her because she lives in West Hollywood.
Ooh.
Yeah, she lives over like in that area, so she would always take me out. You know, she had the money, so she would like send me Ubers and like take me home in Ubers and shit, and like she would buy me drinks. She was pretty fucking cool.
Damn.
Take notes, Jasmine.
This
Did she make more money than me?
Girl, yeah, right. You should be doing that.
I'm like,
Are you taking the notes?
wow, what a great friend you have, Kevin.
I'm surrounded by great friends.
That's amazing.
It's
Definitely.
unfortunate for
Wait,
you.
so do you still hang out with her?
No, she's
Why?
in San Francisco, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think she moved back because she's been at the. I've seen her on like Instagram. We follow each other.
Okay.
She's at the bars and.
So you're friends, but you don't hang out often
Yeah.
because of
No,
the
and the
circumstances.
distance as well.
Yeah.
But she showed us a good fucking time. Ooh.
Sorry for the ASM artists.
She showed us an amazing time. We met these like choir people for their college, and they were all queer. They were like on acid. Like we.
Ooh.
Did y'all sing together?
Yeah, we did some swinging. Okay, especially one of them. Oh my.
One of them
goodness.
opened up the throat for you, huh?
I was in. Oh, I wish.
Reverse,
I
right?
was right.
The other way.
Wait, hold up.
My throne. My throne. I had the outfit of outfits on. I thought I was everything. I showed up as like
Pajama pants and the prom shirt?
No. When it's at your house, I do
Yes,
that.
girl.
Yeah. This was a lot nicer. So this house actually. Ooh, look at it.
You daddy. Nope. Then you laugh. Oh no! That reminds me of. Have you seen
You
that
can
clip?
laugh during sex. Let's normalize that, everybody.
Wait, have you seen that? Have you seen that? We just saw that clip together the other day
baby?
with Coco Montrese doing the like.
Oh, the orgasm.
Oh, the orgasm.
And that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We were just. We were watching.
What the fuck?
We were watching clips of like best.
Untucked moment.
Yeah, best untucked moments.
Because that's exactly what everybody wants to hear.
I know, I
Having you
love
moan
it.
going,
What the
what the fuck? I would
No,
be
but she was
so
like, "Oh,"
embarrassed
like-
if I was putting on the fantasy and I was
Girl.
like trying to like do the whole like
The
Girl.
hair twisting.
yeah the hair
moment,
twisting.
you know?
He's just
See,
like
my
and just the
fantasy-
tip is in. I'm like
Oh my god! She's Nomi Malone on it. Just
you're
like
literally just like
grinding.
no me alone. Yeah. Was that Coyote Ugly?
No, that was
What was that?
Oh my god.
movie was that?
Showgirls.
Showgirls.
Oh.
Yes.
Fuck, my brain stopped working for a second.
Almost the same.
Almost the same thing.
We're there.
Yeah.
Girls,
Almost.
girl entertaining. Girls entertaining.
Did you ever go to
Which we
Pride,
live for.
Jasmine?
Huh?
Did you ever go to Pride?
I did, yes.
Which one?
The first one I went to was, but both of them I went with Jessica. The first
Your
one
sister
was
Jessica,
my sister
yeah.
Jessica.
Love her.
First, we went to Sir, and it was like
Oh, you went to like fancy Pride.
3 years. It was WeHo, but
Oh,
we
yeah.
went to Sir, and then I remember I was like, "Fuck, there's so many fucking people here." I didn't even realize like how big because we were just gonna eat and then.
What year
go.
was this?
This was like 2 or 3 years ago,
Okay,
I think.
gotcha.
And then we went, and I remember Lisa Vanderpump was wearing like this big pink boa, and she came up to our table, and she was like, "I've broken my foot," and I was like, "What?"
Broken my foot.
That's what she said. So we were like, "Oh, okay." And then
I
I'm like
love
trying
that.
to eat my meal, and I get really starstruck. So I'm like, "Jessica, don't."
You were
fucking make eye
like,
contact right now."
oh, that's great. Can we have some ranch?
Bummered. I would like us some sides.
Hey, babe,
Can I see a
babe.
dessert menu?
Yeah.
Have some more ranch.
But then we walked around there. We went to like Tom Tom. We went to we just walked around like Salt and Straw, like the whole like main intersection where it was all at. And it was just like a sea of people, and like I couldn't move around, so I was a little bit like, oh, this is
You
a
were
lot.
like, get me out of here.
Yeah. So, but we had a good time. It was fun.
And that was LA Pride, you said?
That was WeHo.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
LA
so
Pride,
So
yeah.
LA Pride, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I went last year for the All Black Lives Matter protests, but it was like / Pride.
The
and
march,
it was like
right?
down. Yeah, it was down like
Hollywood Boulevard.
Hollywood Boulevard in Highland, and then we walked all the way down. Jessica and I went to that too.
I went to that too.
You did?
I did.
Oh, I might have seen you.
I did.
So I went to that.
Hot, but a good time.
Oh my god, so hot. And
Yeah.
I got so sunburnt. It was so rough, especially because we all had to wear masks too, because it was like early 2020.
It was.
My face was
Yeah.
fucked. My skin was fucked, but
Yeah.
that was a good time.
That
But
was
that was
fun.
more like, meaningful, because that was actually like, that wasn't
Purposeful,
really,
yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't
That was
so much
very-
It wasn't like an
celebrating pride.
excuse to party.
It was
Yeah,
a fucking
yeah.
protest, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it was
Yeah.
that was a moment. We had fun
You
with
can
that.
also argue that Pride itself is a form.
It
Yes,
is.
it is.
You are absolutely
It
right.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
It
absolutely
totally
right.
is.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why I love seeing it in different spaces. Like you do the Palm Springs one.
Yeah.
That one is on my list to do. I
Oh,
want to do
you
the
have
New
to come
York
with us this year.
Pride.
It's so fun.
The San
I wanna
Francisco
go to
one
New
was
York so
bomb.
bad.
The San Francisco one, I think, again, was totally my
That's
favorite.
probably the most like gay.
Yeah.
Like the most gay.
The Castro,
The
where
Castro
it's just like the
district?
gay,
Yeah,
the gay
uh-huh.
district, because they have like Harvey Milk's like original house. That
Wow.
whole place was blocked off, kind of how they do like Santa Monica and
Sure.
West Hollywood. It was all blocked off, so everybody was just in the streets.
Same in Palm Springs.
They put a karaoke machine in the middle divider of the road, and everybody was doing like karaoke, and they're all like, a lot of the San Francisco gays are like also theater girls, so they also can like.
Oh, so they love the spotlight.
Sing. And
Yeah.
then
So they're there like.
the friends I was with were from the choir.
Yeah.
And one of my friend Lauren, who did
had
theater,
your
she
demo
also
moment.
sings. I didn't. I didn't know, but she got to sing "Out Tonight" by Ren, and it got
Oh,
the girls.
shit.
The girls. It got the girls.
I love
together.
Ren.
It got the girls together.
Wait, you don't ever do karaoke?
No, I like watching. I love watching them.
doesn't better than this.
We used to we frequent the same local gay bar.
Yes, we
And
do.
I've seen you there on karaoke nights, and you don't sing karaoke.
No, I'm an observer. I'm an
This is TMZ.
observer.
I'm the same way.
I'm an observer.
I do karaoke
Yeah,
in the car.
It's Dateline.
I know.
You didn't do karaoke on this day, April
So I think it's
14th,
Tell us about it.
2019 at
It was a
9:59
Sunday. You
p.m.
know what you were doing.
You knew what you were doing, and I saw your friends at the machine, and you were not there. What is this?
I actually just did it for like the first time in forever. Like,
Oh
at
yeah, I
Executive
was
Suite.
there, bitch.
We were at
You
Executive
did.
Suite like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wait, you were there, too.
Yeah, Kevin was there
I was
too.
there.
I was like,
We were
wait a
all
minute.
there. And I
Girl,
went
I
up and
was
sang
there.
Selena.
You did sing Selena Girl with that other girl. She was really
Delina.
nice.
It was super sweet. Yeah.
Which song did you do? I forget.
We did Dreaming of You, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
My whole thing in karaoke is like I'm always like, okay, I'm gonna go up next. I'm gonna pick a song. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
pick a
don't
song, and then I
fucking do
never fucking do it.
I have to be like drunk to do it.
Same.
I will not do it
Same.
otherwise.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Same.
So I
didn't
happen to
be
be like,
wasted.
they caught me at the right time.
Artesia Bar's a great place to do it because like
Oh, they do karaoke?
Because
They do.
Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday.
They just brought it back today.
yeah,
Ooh,
and
okay.
Dakota's amazing. Dakota who runs karaoke,
Yeah.
she's really nice.
She's just she's
So
a
is
good
Emily
job.
Fine, who runs the karaoke at Executive Suite. She's a sweetheart.
oh
It's
yeah,
also great. Yeah.
We talked for a little bit too. She was very sweet.
she gave me very
Emily.
Jennifer Aniston vibes.
Beautiful.
Like was she trying to do like a Jennifer Aniston moment?
I could see that.
Can you see that?
I can
Yeah.
see that. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Early
I
episode
love
of
her.
Friends.
Yeah. No, later episode of Friends because she had like the
Really?
straight,
The straight
the
hair.
straight
Oh.
long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I'm saying I'm
Straight
referencing a show I've never watched in my life.
Wait, you've never watched Friends?
She's like, oh yeah, early
No,
season
girl.
one.
Girl, you need to watch Friends.
No, I was watching Will and Grace.
Oh my God, you're like Cameron. Cameron loves Will and Grace.
I was too busy watching Will and Grace.
He still watched Will.
Sorry, I support the gays. Oh my god.
Gunther was gay, right?
They didn't. No, he was in love with Rachel, bitch.
We're like gay friends in love.
No, he was like talking about wanting to be like her partner and stuff.
Yeah, where's the gay lead? Where is the
Whatever.
gay lead?
Whatever.
The only gay like stuff was Ross's ex-wife became a lesbian.
Oh my God,
And,
you're right, with the
roasted her
baby.
all the time, and I was like, ooh.
Wait, I know, right? Yeah, they did
Yeah,
roast
they
him
were a
all the
little
time.
bit, and then like Chandler's dad was like a drag queen or like something like that.
That's right.
And they
Oh my God, I
handled it
forgot about that.
So bad.
No
like
way.
I've watched it. Like,
But you
like,
know
I watched
what?
it recently, I was like, oh shit.
But you know what? The
Actually-
representation to even have that in the script.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite part about Pride season is like seeing all the like, you know, people of color and like just like especially like do you watch Pose?
Oh, I love Pose.
Girl, those girls are like
Getting the
doing
recognition they
booked
deserve.
and blessed right now. Yeah.
As you
Getting
should.
their
I love
flowers.
it.
As you
Yeah.
should.
I love it.
See, that representation I love.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we've moved far enough where we don't have to settle for my dad is a cross-dresser
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
an episode of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Friends.
Mhm.
And, gets
And
a
now
shitty
look at how
hand.
celebrated Drag Race is even. Now
Literally.
everybody watches
It's a
it.
global
But
phenomenon.
also it's toxic.
Oh,
the
well,
fandom
sure.
is. The
The
fandom. The
Don't
fandom.
even
I mean,
get- don't even get
The
started
fandom
on
is.
fandom.
The
Yeah.
fandom is. But
But-
it's an amazing platform
Yeah,
for
it's
girls.
Oh, I love
such a
it.
platform. It's
The-
huge.
The
Do you ever-
contract could be
Could be adjusted
updated
and tweaked.
and
Girl.
adjusted, but you can't argue
Jesus.
that it's a good
Yeah.
launching platform. And a lot of the girls do it not even to win; they do it to get,
get the
Yeah.
exposure.
their booking fee higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Who said that? One of them did.
I think it was
Monique
Katya.
Hart.
No, it wasn't Katya. It was I want to say no. It
Or
was,
was it-
Magnolia.
Mayhem.
Magnolia
Oh my God,
Crawford.
Oh, she
Oh
was
my
the one
God.
that she was the OG one that like really told the tea. She was like,
She was like, bitch,
"Oh, I'm
no."
not doing this whole like I'm gonna win and I want to
No.
win." She was like,
She's
"I'm doing
here
this
for
for
my
the
fucking
exposure."
paycheck and the exposure. The fuck.
Yeah, I'm here for my 5,000.
You know she stopped doing drag, right? Didn't
Oh,
she?
really? I
Yeah,
don't
she
know.
stopped doing drag. She came out with like a video. I used to follow her on
I
YouTube
didn't
and stuff.
follow her.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Some of us.
Some of us are supportive gays and some of us just
Some
aren't.
of us, yeah, girl, sure. For sure.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break, but we will be right back. Stay tuned, and we'll come back with more content.
Yes,
Yes.
girl. I'm gonna need some more of this dip, huh?
Oh my god,
Yes.
yeah, keep
Magnolia.
chewing off camera.
Magnolia.
With their pointed ass nose.
Where are you at?
Oh my god.
Come get your nose.
Okay.
This!
That?
That's my laugh, girl.
Girl. Okay.
It's Pride Month. Don't attack me.
Okay. Stealing laughs is your personality trait. Okay,
Oh
mama.
my god.
Girl.
Welcome back. Thank you
Hey
for
guys,
listening.
we're back.
Continuing.
I did have like an old friend that like once Trixie started laughing the way that she does.
Oh my
would
God.
Also laugh the way that she does, and I was like,
Okay, we're not stealing content. Let's.
I was
But you
like,
know what?
that's a little. I
Yeah,
don't know about that.
specific.
It's like-
Unoriginal.
Yeah,
honey.
it's a little unoriginal.
Stop
Unoriginal.
stealing from the gays.
Just laugh. Like you
Just-
don't have
yeah,
to put
literally just
on
laugh.
a whole fucking show for it. But he thought it made him look more appealing. And it
What's
did
his
not.
name? So the fans can
the fans-
retaliate. and
His
just
name
go,
is. In.
Oh, I know him. Listen,
Oh, girl, I went to school with him. Yeah, no, girl, you never met him in your life.
bitch. I want to talk about
Some gay shit.
I'm like, yes, gay
You want
shit.
to talk about that
Literally
gay shit?
Let me swallow this
Swallow.
tortilla chip first,
Yeah,
girl.
girl.
Let me talk.
Girl, you got the dang whole tortilla in your
Girl, I
mouth.
so do, honey.
She had the whole onion too.
So, well, yeah.
She said.
Okay, she bring it a little
She
culture.
said, but.
Okay,
But
so I want
queen.
to ask, what is the gayest thing you've ever done? Like, not like sexually, because I mean, come on. But I mean, like, but like, what? Like, there has to be some point to where like you're doing something, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, this is really gay. Like, I'm a fucking homo.
I would say just existing.
Girl,
is
the breath,
is the.
the breath.
The breath, my first breath of life was the gayest thing I've ever done.
Girl, your entrance into the world.
The,
She snapped.
the moment
said-
I was released from my mother's womb was the first and last day of my
Bitch,
life.
when you use that umbilical cord to cinch your waist,
Girl.
I know it, girl.
Tied it around.
Bitch, you came out and you said, "Oh."
I came out swinging it around my
Yeah.
shoulder, just slinging it. Darling, what the fuck is this?
Like, better late than never.
Oh, this won't do.
Oh, this would do. Oh, it's too much white. No. Oh, it's hurting my eyes. I came out with tiny glasses and a purse.
Micro perks already.
I'm like,
Yeah, my
what is
girlfriends were like,
this?
you
Darling.
crocheted in the
Yeah.
womb, bitch.
A mini sewing machine. Me just. What is that? Oh, he's just kicking.
Feel like there's a seam everywhere.
Right.
There's a seam here.
There's a ham.
here.
There's a
There's a
ham
ham
here.
here.
Yeah, get your story straight, girl.
I sewed a ham.
I sewed a ham. There's
Girl.
a ham here. Everywhere you look, there's a ham. That's the first thing I said.
Okay, so being born, that's great.
Being born was the first act of gayness, and it's
One of the first
Just a
times I ever
downhill from
realized I was like, or that some subconscious came in and I was just like, oh my god, I better tone it down. I'm being really gay right now. Is I was living in Temecula at the time, and my cousin, who's super straight, was like visiting, and we were like walking to a Carl's
It's gonna be
Jr.
something inappropriate with your cousin.
No.
I'm not ready for that right now.
the Carl's Jr. bathroom.
I said not sexually, but he did call me his little double western, huh? He said, "I want that superstar with
He
cheese."
said, "Can you supersize that meal for me, baby?"
Yeah. He said, "Give me that crisp
Yeah.
cut."
Give me that crisp cut fry.
I like how I know the entire menu.
Because I can see why you do.
Girl,
We know, girl.
I mean, look at the
I'm
material.
looking at you.
Look at the material, girl. No,
I
but
got
really.
my contacts
So
in.
it was the year. It might have been 2009. No, I don't know the year. But Leona Lewis had just won X Factor.
American Idol?
No.
X Factor. It was X Factor. Yeah.
Oh.
She's
And
the bleeding love?
Yeah. She
Okay.
came out with the song "Bleeding Love."
Oh, that was...
Bitch, and you know this song.
Girl, I got your
And
pussy
we were
together. You were
and
like...
we were girl, and we were walking in the
Whistle
Temecula.
noting it.
Yes, we were in the Temecula ass summer.
You were like...
Hey, I was
Temecula
wet. I
ass
was
summer.
wet. I had one
I'm not
headphone.
Southern.
I had one headphone in.
She
You
did
know
the
it.
Mariah hand
I
with
did,
the
girl.
microphone.
Girl, we were walking down some dirt road, I swear to God. And that, you know that high note at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, yeah.
You know that high
Yeah.
note at
We
the
all know
end.
the high note
And
at
I
the
was,
end.
You cut me open and
I was secretly practicing that note for the longest time. Whenever, wait.
Homo.
Yeah, whenever no one was home, I'd be like, okay, here's my chance.
Fucking
I forward it.
homo.
Me
Oh my
open
God.
and now. You know the one I'm talking about. You know the one I'm talking about.
Oh,
And so then I was like, and so finally, like, my cousin was in town. I guess I thought it was like more passable than I thought because I was over here like singing the song, blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden it was time, right?
It was time.
and
You
and then all
shine.
take the deep breath. And no, you take one more breath before the note. You say, "You cut me open." And yeah. Okay, so bitch.
Well, when you're professional, you could do a bigger breath. Sorry,
girl. I was
diaphragm.
like,
you just see.
You don't have to teach me, honey.
See the diaphragm.
You don't have to teach me, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing a recall on the diaphragm.
Recall diaphragm.
Diaphragm counter.
Diaphragm delusion Dupree, honey.
Oh my god.
But anyways, I hit the fucking note. I mean,
Can we hear it now, or was
No.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna need some prep, girl. I'm gonna need more than sour candy and onion dip, girl.
Yeah,
But anyways,
I
hit the note.
Yeah.
I hit the note.
Uh-huh.
I think I hit the note. We're just gonna
now
say
we're
it.
not sure.
We're
Now we're
gonna
not
say
sure.
no. I hit the note.
The facts are unclear.
I was like early puberty, so I had that little, you know. I still had the voice. I still had the voice. I still had the voice.
You were 34 and your voice.
I was 27.
My voice hadn't dropped yet.
Girl, no. Honey. Okay, so I hit the note, and then like I was done with it, and I felt like inner accomplishment, and I was like, yes, bitch, I came up.
Pause for
Because I was like,
felt like fucking Rachel Berry.
And I was like, done. And I came up,
did
and my
that.
cousin was just like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
That
what
was
did
the
it?
Alaska.
Yes,
What the fuck?
yes.
What the fuck?
No, I swear to God, I was like,
What the fuck?
like the inner me was just like, oh my God, I did it. And then like I looked around, and he was just like,
Ready for the applause.
what the fuck just said? Like his face was just like, whoa,
What are you doing?
like you're
Yeah.
fucking gay.
Damn.
So that was like one of the first moments where I was just like, I may have to tone it down for
We may have
people
to
in
dial
the
it
future.
back.
Yeah.
Pump the brakes.
Damn.
Just a wee bit, honey.
Just a skosh.
Just
girl.
skosh.
Damn.
But that's the gayest thing I've ever done.
So you were straight before Leona Lewis, and then Leona Lewis made you a filthy little
Girl,
faggot.
that
Yeah.
bleeding
She
love.
turned
She bleeded
Girl,
your.
she bled
She
it.
made your love bleed.
Bled it, girl. she said, oh, you want to bleed, huh?
She said, "You want to here? Let me give you your blood." Girl.
No, but that was the one, and that is still to this day one song that if I ever actually perform in drag, that will be in the
In the repertoire.
in the repertoire.
It'll be in the wheelhouse.
It will be.
The Rolodex.
It will be.
The Rolodex.
It'll be one of my ballad songs.
Oh, it's a good.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
it's a
okay.
classic song.
Yeah, it is.
That's hysterical that was like the one that you were like, oh, yes,
Bitch, this
I
is
am a
my
heterosexual, but I am slut.
No,
for
that
Leona Lewis.
was the
Yeah.
first time I saw like a straight man look at me like,
What are you doing?
which validated my like, oh shit, I'm really
Insecurity.
gay. I need to
Yeah.
like chill. Because no, there was. I mean, I used to perform Britney Spears
Yeah.
in the shower, all of it, like behind closed doors. But this was the first
Somebody
time
witnessed it.
that I slipped up on my comfortability,
Oh,
and I felt a little, you know,
Tame,
yeah,
if you will.
exactly. What about you? There has to be a time besides your birth. Or Jasmine?
I feel like mine are mostly sexual, so I can't really like say. I'll be like, oh,
But like exploiting the gays, I've been doing it forever.
The one time I saved on insurance by sucking dick in a cock was the
Sucking
gayest
dick
moment of
in
my
cock.
life. It's sucking dick in cock.
Girl.
No, I mean, I had a Britney Spears poster.
Work.
I had a Spice Girls poster.
everyone did.
Everyone did, girl.
Everyone did.
I had a Christina Aguilera
Same.
poster. I like the
So
divas.
you like the divas? Okay, I was gonna
Divas.
say you love the divas.
See, I liked
And-
the alternative divas. I had like Avril Lavigne,
Mercer
I
Brady
had, like,
Williams.
Michelle Branch.
Oh,
I had,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Do
Do you have M2M?
Pink? No.
You ever hear about M2M? Oh, that's very obscure. It's like early 2000s, I
Okay,
think.
who are you talking about?
Singer-songwriter, M2M, never mind.
So you had Avril Lavigne,
Avril Lavigne, Pink.
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart. No, I'm sorry,
Ex-convict
I'm sorry.
Martha Stewart.
I had,
She was very punk, honey.
She
At the
was.
time, she was very punk.
I had
Yes.
the Cher. I had the Cher.
Oh, yeah, you
material,
love Cher.
And I knew because my first crush was David Bowie in The Labyrinth.
Oh,
you knew
And I was like,
that
a man
was-
in makeup, I'm
Yeah.
hold.
A
So,
whore for.
Jareth the Goblin King, call me. But
Ooh, girl, you've been dating lots of goblins since then.
nothing but, bitch, nothing
but-
What
but.
the goblins? Huh?
Goblins
Hence the
and goop.
single life, bitch.
You know, one time I asked this
Goblins and
question.
geese.
I usually like to ask like heterosexual people this question because their answers are really interesting.
Is anybody here fully heterosexual?
No,
are you?
No, but like
did you just
asking,
assume her sexuality?
I think you did. I think you just assumed.
Canceled.
No,
Cancel.
I'm just saying
Cancel.
the answers are usually very funny. Like one time this guy was
The
like,
records
"Oh
have
yeah,"
showed that was a lie.
well, but also some straight dudes
Cancel.
love to have gay sex.
They do.
They
yeah.
they
You're
love
not
it,
wrong.
and then they
You're
have
not
like
wrong.
wives and kids and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl. We
You're
heard,
not
leads
we heard
me-
the story about your cousin. We know. You just want to reiterate to make us jealous.
My primo.
Primo.
Which leads me to the category of porn. What do you guys think about? What do you guys think about
Pornography.
straight people doing gay porn?
It happens a lot, though, doesn't it?
Oh
It
yeah,
does. It does.
like are you still watching it?
I mean, does a bear shit in the woods? Like, come on. I'm watching.
For
it.
example, I need to
I am
actually
watching it.
show you this one porn star in particular, who's one of my favorite porn stars. He does gay porn.
What's the name?
I'm not gonna say the name on here
Why?
because I know
say the
we
name.
went to high school with a girl
fucked him?
who is with him actively
Wait,
now.
hang on. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay,
Yeah,
but
remember?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Let's pause, say it, pause again, and then I'll cut that section out.
Yeah, I need to know.
So,
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
you want to shut up for a second?
All right.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I said the name.
Yes.
Okay, but they are actively dating, and I watch him get fucked and fuck dudes.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
We went to the restaurant
see.
that this person worked at.
Wait, you're pulling it up. It's this one right here. Him.
We went to high school.
No.
Oh.
We went to
His
high school
girlfriend.
or within our group. Or
I've never seen him.
No, I've never seen him either. I saw him on porn, and then I recognized his tattoos, and I saw on my Instagram feed this girl that I follow, and I was like, wait, I know that tattoo. Oh my god, she's
No
dating
way.
the porn star.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you want to see?
No. He
Okay.
She saw like actual porn clips of it.
Dang.
I think I showed you an actual porn
I've
clip.
never
You're
seen him
right,
in the
lunch, bitch.
porn.
Oh, he is like.
Never seen
But see
him in
that
the porn.
franchise that he's a part of is like one of my favorites.
Next door.
Because they do the whole straight boy, stepbrother, stepdad.
You have a fetish, apparently.
We got some issues.
No.
down
I've seen how you dress.
No.
You're very passable. Yeah.
Goes back to
It's
that.
not a
it
surprise.
Goes back to that patent leather Long Beach walk.
And then cut to the cheap leathers.
yes, bitch.
The cheap leather harness.
Girl. Oh my
girl.
god. But I love. Do you guys watch porn ever?
Hate it.
Wait, really?
Deadass.
Oh my god, I watch it like every day. I go every day.
Really?
Every day.
Every day?
I watch porn.
Every day. Say it. I'm like, join me, bitch. Join it. Say it. Say it. Come on,
lot
say
out
it.
of me,
Say it.
and
Swallow
I
your
had to
pride.
make a video for this.
Never thought that I would address that.
I never thought I would address this, but I
We're here for you.
love porn.
That's not what you were supposed to say. You were supposed to say every day.
I love dick and what was I supposed to say? Every day.
Then you watch it every day, right?
I pretty much watch it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I have like no
Yeah.
problem with people that participate in porn or watch porn. I have
No.
problem with
Don't
that.
try to backpedal.
No, I do.
No.
I don't.
She does.
I prefer not to. I just don't enjoy it. I don't get
Really?
anything out of it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm kind of
girl.
like, I just don't.
Oh, I love porn.
Yeah.
I get
I
get stuff out of
I
it.
get my
Sure,
life,
y'all
girl.
get a
I
lot
get my
out.
life.
Yeah, girl. It's a great stress reliever. It is.
Oh, my mental
Porn or
health.
masturbating.
Okay, so
I mean, they both go hand in
They go hand in
hand.
hand.
self-care, self-care
Both.
was last episode, bitch. Self-care was last
Self-care,
episode.
We're rounding it about, yes.
Circling back.
Yeah, but I have no issue with people coming in to, make a better coin. I just
Yeah,
want
no,
them to
do
be
your thing.
respectful
Sure.
And respected.
and
you know.
respected in the space.
That's what.
because
Yeah, I feel like that needs to be like. Well, I don't.
That
really
needs
know
to be
how it works.
more of a thing.
Do you have like
Yeah.
a go-to that you
have
go to though?
You hear horror stories
Yeah.
about like
The shit
people
that they have to do.
in porn that are like
They
mistreated.
have no
that are-
choices in what's
Well,
going on.
there was a
and
viral
saying.
video. Do you guys remember the viral video of this guy who must run a porn company? But he would like get girls, obviously girls come and audition for porn, but he would like, sit them on this couch and like
exactly.
literally read them to filth and like humiliate them.
It wasn't even
So
read. It was
terrible.
Just,
it was just
that was
degrading. Do you remember?
Degrading.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you
Yeah.
seen it?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
And he's just like literally just talking shit to them, like
Yeah.
the faces that they were just like, oh,
Like, they looked just, like,
yeah, it made me
devastated.
so sad. And like
Yeah.
the dudes I was hanging out with at the time, because this was back in high school when that video came out.
Really?
They were like laughing about it, and they were like, "Oh my god, that guy's a savage." Blah blah blah. And I'm just like,
How the fuck
I'm over
is
here
that
like,
funny?
oh my
Like,
god, I
it's-
feel so bad.
Now you
for
clutching
her."
your pearls.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like,
God.
I'm like,
What? It's so sad.
I'm like, oh my god, we should all go inside and suck dick about it.
I should jerk you off to, relieve the stress.
Why don't you console me?
Let me jerk your dick and
Anally.
cock. Let me jerk your dick and
anally. I'm
cock.
gonna use that
Console
one.
me. Let me do an anal consultation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, but no.
Carter Woods, your anal consultation is approaching.
No, but
It's approaching full diameter.
girl, I'm telling you right now.
Cut.
She's dilated.
That moment.
Oh yeah, fuck. Never mind.
No, that moment though, when I made the connection, I was like, and it made it hotter. It was so hot. It was so much hotter for me, and I almost fetishized him for a little while because like I was like somehow like 6 degrees of separation him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He
yeah.
wasn't like some random guy.
Yeah.
Like I
There's a
knew,
connection there,
I
yeah.
knew someone
Somebody
who
who knew him.
and I would see his real life on social media through her Instagram. Like I would see them cooking and like going on trips, and I was just like,
Whoa.
whoa,
amount of
this
times I
is
jacked off
so
to your
weird. Like
face.
I know exactly what his asshole looks like. And I know exactly what his dick looks like, and I know what his orgasm face looks like. And like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
so weird
Yeah.
at the time. Now I'm over it because he doesn't do much anymore. So now I
think-
just fetishize everything else.
I think also for me is also Catholic guilt. You know, I was raised very religious.
y'all are
And like I
plagued,
was
honey.
told
Yeah.
so many times that it was so wrong if
Yeah.
you like had any interest in even looking at porn. So now like
Yeah.
if anytime I had a friend of mine, she shout out Sam. She tried to be she's like just try it. And I was just like I can't like I just can't it just felt like I was like I can't do it. And I was like I
can't
have no
face it.
problem with like anybody else. I just it's
Yeah.
that whole Catholic guilt thing. I was just like I can't do it.
I was
can't
told for so long that it
Yeah.
was so wrong that like
Yeah.
I cannot come to
How the
like
fuck am I
terms with.
supposed to
Yeah.
Exactly.
enjoy this? You know.
Yeah.
I know people that were like that. There was a girl that I used to hang out with, but she became toxic, and we don't talk about her anymore.
Fuck her.
Drag her.
Yeah.
Get her, Jade.
She deserves it. She fully deserves it.
Oh, fuck her. Ew, okay.
And she was very much like anti-porn. She was like blah blah blah. Like fuck,
Was she very religious?
fuck the yeah. She was super religious.
Oh, that's why.
We did go to high school with her. Yes.
Wait, who? Wait, now that's me. Oh.
Yes, we all know her.
Yeah.
I saw her little crusade about anti-porn on Facebook.
Yes. And
And
then
she's married now.
Is she?
I don't even fucking know.
I think she,
don't-
yeah, she no, I
don't
think she's
see
pregnant,
her.
bitch.
No.
Yes.
Not the same person.
It has to be.
Okay, but her
Has to be a
but her
very
voice,
inclusive
but her
situation.
voice is beautiful.
Sure.
Okay. Anyway. Okay.
Do you not agree though?
Is this a redacted
No. I'm
fan
just saying.
podcast?
I'm just-
Redacted fan podcast?
Damn goddess.
Wow. So you're supporting anti-LGBT people? Because what I was going to say is she also put up this post where it was like, oh, people that are religious, we still don't like gay people, but like
She said
we
that?
still
Yeah.
accept them.
Oh,
we don't
fuck
really
her.
accept
we
them,
accept
but we
you
still
for your flaws.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
It was
like-
that was that
Wait,
whole thing
she said
was,
that?
Yeah.
You
When
know
was
who else
this?
has said
You're
that before?
Stan. You're the girl you stand.
Yeah, the girl you stand.
said that.
Wait,
yeah.
I am the president of her fan club.
Yeah. You were not notified when she was
No, honey.
homophobic and
Yeah.
All the
problematic?
notifications were turned off.
Girl, apparently.
Super,
Yeah.
yeah,
The
she-
space
she,
between your
like-
ears, girl.
Dive-hearted. She like face first dove into like Catholicism
When was
and
this?
Christianity. This was
She
like
did.
a few years ago.
Yeah.
I
And
feel
she
like-
was like on this
Yeah, and I was
holier
like,
than
what
thou
the fuck
trip.
is this? So I just deleted her off of everything. I was just like, I have no time for that.
Yeah. When I saw that post or whatever, it just like was
Turned
not
you
the
off.
one.
Yeah.
It was not the one. Oh my god, my
'cause she
my
said
bestie's
porn-
gonna hear this
porn-
and she's gonna be cracking the fuck
I
up.
bet.
Because she's gonna know.
Because she was friends with her for the
Oh.
longest, and then I met Jenna, the love of my life, and I swooped in and I was like, we don't need
We don't need
we don't
this.
need
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
We're better off together. We're already
Yeah,
hanging
yeah.
out outside of her. Like we don't need her. Cut out the middleman. You know?
Did she feel the same way towards her?
She did.
Oh,
She
okay.
did. And my bestie, I don't know if I can say this, but I think she's open. She's bi, so she also is in the
We should have
in
her
the
as a
family.
guest
She's also in the
someday.
family. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be down.
Yeah.
She's also in the family, so I'm like, no, we don't need to be around this. This is
Yeah.
toxic.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Yeah, we definitely didn't need it, but yeah, I mean,
Well, those are
where
like
we were
honest-
at. Where the fuck we were?
Well, like no, I'm gonna transition to like those are like the best participants in Pride are allies actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like allies are
That are
like
genuine. That aren't
yeah,
doing it for the
genuine
clout.
allies
Yeah,
are
that
like
aren't on
are
a
like
Catholicism. Fucking
no,
trip.
no, but
Yeah.
really like those are like the best people during Pride because they have nothing to gain from it. Like
Yeah.
No, they're
You
just there to
know?
support.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And
Their
those are
support.
those are like the
Like,
ones
I
who probably
see
feel the
you.
most pride.
Help enhance the voice.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the allies. I
Yeah.
love the allies. They're a very important part of
Who was your
us being in a safer space. Us
did you have like
more
a
queer spaces.
did you have like well you were pretty open with your family, right? Like coming out and stuff?
You know what? I actually technically didn't come out. They just found out. I have a thing on coming out because
Pause on that, 'cause
Same.
that's gonna be another.
That's going to be an episode
Ooh,
because
yeah.
I have a
Because
thing
this
too.
story is good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Anyways, we'll
Definitely.
save that for next time. But anyways, yes, allies. We
out
love
stories.
allies. We love
Yeah,
allies.
sorry. Yeah. No, we definitely love the allies. They definitely help, keep like a nice, safer,
Sometimes the allies
Bubble
are.
in the
Sometimes
queer
the allies are
spaces.
less toxic than people in the community.
You're not wrong there, actually.
Like-
You're not wrong. You're
Like,
not
you know
wrong.
what? I
There's
honestly,
so much toxicity in
I honestly
community
don't
as well.
have many LGBTQIA friends. And that's not because I choose not to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I have some, but like I just gravitate more towards supportive allies. And I don't know if that's just a gay boy thing that like surround yourself with pretty like girls, pretty like fun girls that like support you type thing.
Well, I
it
am
might be
stunningly
something
gorgeous, so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you could attest to that. Yes. There are two stunningly gorgeous women next to you right now. So.
Yes, you're right.
I mean,
You actually, the first
you're
thing
not wrong though.
I picked up, Kevin was a little early coming over to the studio, and I picked him up, and we went into the car, and the first thing I told him, I was like, "You smell like a woman." Like he came in the car.
Say it again.
He came in the car, and like he came in and like
Literally.
closed the door, and I got a waft
like a
of it,
waft.
and I was like.
Yeah.
Oh, you smell like a woman. And he's like, yes, I'm
Ooh,
wearing
that's
this and that.
stunning.
What are you
What
wearing
is that?
today?
It's literally Mo Paui by
Whoa.
YSL, and
good.
I mixed it with Alien by Mugler.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
she's got a
beautiful.
name brand
Because
here.
because Alien is like a little
Spicy.
it's spicy musky.
it's
I
very
would say.
spicy, yeah.
It has like a really great depth to it. I'll say
It's a good nighttime scent.
to the not familiar with scents. It could be also seen as like an older woman's.
Got it.
You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
okay,
It
okay.
has that
Yeah.
depth to
It's
it.
very matronly.
Yes,
There
yes.
you
the
go,
matronly-
there you go.
But I also love the nodes of like spice in it, like
Yeah.
you said. So I like to mix that because the YSL one is a lighter version.
It's very fresh, and it's probably the
If YSL is like the spunky fun daughter, Alien is like the mother that has been through it all and is like the head of the house. You know what
the
I'm saying?
Freaky Friday.
So bringing them together.
You're wearing the Freaky
is
Friday of it all.
perfect. Yes.
She's bringing the best of both worlds.
Girl.
And what does it smell like? You said a woman.
A woman.
I said is that not what I told you?
Great.
I
A
said,
woman.
I said you smell like a woman.
Walk it. It's a woman.
Are you guys a fan of have you guys seen Legendary on HBO?
I haven't yet.
I've seen clips, but I haven't seen the whole.
I've seen
I've
the
seen the clip.
We all
Bro,
saw the clip.
Did you see the one clip?
yeah.
With the cape?
Yeah, the clips are everything.
No.
Bro, you need to watch it.
Everything. I need
you
to,
know
I
what?
need to.
We should watch this season together and do like recap episodes. Sure.
We should.
Because it's solely performance based, like we don't have to know the storyline of them or anything.
Yeah.
Like it's all performance, and we can like, gag and goop and get our lives and everything, and just like report back.
And it's also I think it's a great show because it gives the style of voguing.
Yeah, the ballroom culture.
The ballroom
ballroom
culture
culture,
is
yeah.
like
Yeah,
getting
celebrated,
a whole
yeah.
nother platform that's not
getting-
just
yeah.
a scripted show by Ryan Murphy,
Yeah,
It's
but at the
actually
same
Which is also
time,
fine, which is also great. I'm not
Exposure it
knocking
do you
that.
think the core of the ballroom culture are upset that they're being not exploited, but like being more mainstream?
I couldn't really
I'm not
speak
sure. I
for
haven't.
that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
No, I'm saying,
feel
do you
like-
think? Like, do you think?
It's
I mean-
possible because I think it
Yeah.
thrives so well in the underground. You know,
It
what I mean?
does.
So then being put mainstream can sometimes be construed as like selling out in some ways.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I also think for a lot of them, like they live, sleep, and breathe this, and like for them to be able to make it a career,
It's beautiful.
it's like whoa.
Yeah.
It's just
Also-
like Drag
yeah.
Race did for drag. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Also, it's giving it a whole bigger audience too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So more people can see this, love this, appreciate this.
Yeah.
Some of them probably have never seen anything like that in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't seen the movies. They haven't seen Paris is Burning. They
Yeah.
haven't seen The Queen on Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The
they
one
haven't
thing-
seen certain things that involve the ballroom culture, and it's so great to have a space for that on like national television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is huge.
Yeah, the one thing I do wish is that the production wasn't so high.
It's very high production,
I
yeah.
wish they went to
Yeah.
real ballroom
Yeah.
venues
I
and
remember
did that.
somebody just posted something. I think it was Akira. Akira just
Because
posted,
the production
like,
on
her
these
level, like,
are
some
like
of the her ballroom stuff, and I was
amazing.
like, "Ugh, it looks
I mean,
so good."
some of the like, and then you go back and watch like the old stuff, like Paris is Burning and stuff. Like these aren't high production, smoke machine and lights and blah blah.
Yeah, the
These are
lighting,
just
yeah.
halls. Sometimes like underground
halls, yeah.
garages. Like
They're like the
they're
hunting
musky,
lodges,
they're dusty,
yeah.
they're not cute. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? but they were a space that they were celebrated in and they can like be themselves in. So that's the one critique I do have on that show is like I wish it wasn't so like judges panel
Highbrow.
and like highbrow and the lighting and the makeup team and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like I wish they kind of almost had a season 1.
You wanted like a
filter
grit.
of
You
it.
want like more
The
grit.
season 1.
It makes it makes it a little more real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It makes and not only that
Yeah.
I think I can't speak like you said. We can't speak on their behalf, but I think it might. They would like appreciate it more too. Like they would go into these venues and be like, "This is really what it's like." You know, it's fluorescent lighting and no AC. You know what I mean? It's not high production and no.
It's definitely it could be like a double-edged sword sometimes because like on one hand having that higher budget means that like the creations they get to make they can have the money for and like they can really put shit on and bring a lot of shit to life that maybe in the regular ballroom scene it could be a little bit restricted. The money could not be fully there.
It's literally singing in a different light.
They'll make with what they do.
Literally.
They'll make with what they do, especially, and they still do make what they fucking do because the ballroom scene isn't going anywhere. It's thriving very much in Harlem, New York. Yeah. So like,
and they were getting some exposure. I think like even on the last season of Drag Race, they did bring it up and like kind of some of the queens didn't know what ballroom culture was.
Yeah.
You know where I first saw it?
Like, oh no, we're gonna show you what this is.
Yeah,
you know where I first saw it is I know you gay bitches watched America's Next Top Model.
We all did.
Do you remember when Benny Ninja was like the posing coach?
Oh my
For
god!
America's Next Top Model.
It's House of Ninja.
Yes, and they showed it all. Do you remember that?
I think I remember seeing clips of that.
Yeah. I mean, I was a religious America's Next Top Model viewer. I watched every
Learn something from this.
I watched every single episode. I know the winners of every cycle. I haven't seen in the past like maybe 6, 7, 8 years, but like the formulative years of it, I was there, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I remember like Benny Ninja being down there and I was like, who is this guy? Like while I had to like sneak watch America's Next Top Model so like my family didn't know I was gay. I was like watching like
just like your Drag Race and everything.
Girl, my finger was resting on that back button. You know that button that goes back?
Like the last
return,
last return or something, whatever the fuck it was.
I was like,
oh my god.
Just listening.
And then all of a sudden,
was that your show that you would do that for?
That one and Drag Race I watched kind of. I walked on eggshells around Drag Race, but at that time I had a TV in my room, so I can go to bed and like watch Logo.
Okay, Rich.
Sorry, girl.
No sheets to.
No sheets, but a TV.
It's the rags to riches, girl. I was the bottom.
Rags to bitches, girl.
Girl, it's just
true
a
rags
classic,
to bitches story.
It's a classic story.
Because my show, what I would do that with when I was in like my first house.
Lizzie McGuire.
No, girl. I kept that shit on. Lizzie McGuire was my shit. I was not ashamed of Lizzie McGuire. I was not trying to hide Lizzie McGuire.
Hell.
What I was trying to hide was Queer as Folk.
Oh, I never.
Oh my god, I used to watch that.
I
never watched that.
I watched that when I was like 9, 10. And that was my first experience
that's very mature.
Because my parents
like
also
blatant sex too, like blatant.
Literally,
sex.
I was.
Wait,
like,
we want to talk about
this?
Rich. That was on a premium channel, bitch.
No, it wasn't. It was on like Logo or something.
That was a premium.
HBO?
No, it was HBO.
Yeah.
That was premium.
I was in a nice neighborhood. So HBO. Yeah.
I did have my parents were still together, but
my parents is fuck you. Literally, but no, that was my show. My parents would watch Will and Grace to get me to go to sleep, so I would watch Will and Grace with them when I was like a toddler.
I see.
Going into my like
that was me
younger
with
youth, 3, 4, 5, like. I would watch. They would love to watch Will and Grace. If that was, and it was around the 2000s, so it was like happening around that time. Because I think Will and Grace aired at like 1998 or 9 or something.
98,
and I was probably like 6 at the time. Yeah. Okay. Then I would have been like 6 or 7 at the time.
Yeah.
So I was watching. I would watch it with them. I knew the channels where like queer stuff was on. I just didn't know it was queer.
Yeah.
So I would look at things like Queer as Folk, and I would be like, "Holy shit! What is this whole thing that's happening?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's people, there's men dancing with each other. This nightlife, the club Babylon was so amazing to me at like 6 or 7. It was just made me into a queer person.
I love that.
I loved it.
Formulative.
But that finger on the last channel. Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
And I would
right?
watch the show at like volume 2.
Yes, with the captions, honey.
The captions. Volume 2.
And that's why we were speeder readers.
One eye on the
Just
right, yeah, girl. One eye on the screen, the other eye on the
on the door, girl.
Literally,
And that's why we're both
Listening
cross-eyed.
to
yeah,
both, too.
that's why we needed LASIK.
And that's where the astigmatism comes to play.
And that's where our sponsor comes in. Please fix my eyes.
I give you, please.
Please fix my eyes.
Joe, are you actually
Fix my
blind?
eyes. No,
I
I have
am.
contacts.
Oh.
I
I
I'm
am
blind.
hella blind.
have not that great vision.
Yeah.
Is contacts help?
I can tell by your outfit. Anyways,
But thank y'all
Luckily,
for
this is
listening.
a audio medium, and we cannot see what you're wearing.
girl.
Which
Bitch is reading over
was
what?
I know she's
Her
reading.
Nike shorts and Nike shoes.
She's
Look
reading
at
my
her.
nice pants.
Bitch, I went to the gym. I know you never heard of her, but that's where I was today.
Who's Jim? Yeah, girl.
You got an airplane, huh?
You know who Jim is? Who's Jim?
Girl.
Oh, somebody come get her. She out here being messy with Jim.
It's Jim with the G, honey.
Is he listening? Is he a friend of the pod? Jim,
No, but he,
hello.
But he does sponsor us in other ways.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
excuse me. Well,
Dios.
thank y'all for listening.
This was a long one, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. So
Okay.
we'll be returning back to you another time.
Sometime
But,
soon.
Yeah, keep an eye out. What are you
Yeah.
Bye,
saying
y'all.
this week?
Oh, go ahead. You go first. I went first last week.
I'm standing Pride and
oh my God, how?
going to different prides and
Oh my gosh.
having different experiences for Pride.
Yeah.
I love going to different ones, and I can't wait till we can go and do more
And
Yeah.
like
and do and things are
tonight,
opening up,
we're
which is
going.
nice.
We're going somewhere tonight.
Yeah, we're
eh?
going to
Yes.
Executive Suite tonight.
I stand queer spaces.
yes.
I
Let's
stand
do
queer
that.
spaces.
We're standing queer spaces.
Yes.
We're standing
I
Pride.
stand every authentic ally out there that helps people like myself and Kevin and Jasmine and other LGBTQIA plus people be who they need to be,
Yeah.
who they want to be, and who they should be.
Oh, that was like really sentimental.
Rehearsed.
Oh, yeah.
Where's my script?
Now that the cue cards are down,
Bitch.
why did I see you looking this up in the sky?
Girl.
No, we cheers.
Clink.
Cheers.
Never clink these.
I know.
You know what we're going to do next time is we're going to put these in actual
And
glasses.
glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Bye, guys.
Bye.